big breath of air is just like oozing out of me, not in a bad way, like in a like a big sigh.
You've talked a lot about how this album is quite conceptual. It embodies sort of capturing the entire emotional spectrum and really coming to terms with your rage. What sparked that concept for you?
Weirdly, also at lunch, I was in the bathroom and it came to me. I was like, rage without the R is age. And I was like, wow, I wonder if just age has played a part in me coming to terms and realizing that anger is something I have and is okay to have. I thought that was very smart and witty, but I think, getting a bit older, I think I started writing this record. The first song I wrote for it was Avoidance. How many songs are we watching tonight?
The whole thing there?
Okay, Avoidance is like mid-album, but it was the first song I ever wrote on the record. And sometimes in songwriting, it just comes out and you don't know why it is coming out until you finish the song and you're like, what did I just say? Why did I say that? That's kind of deep and scary. And the song is about me avoiding so many things in my life. And yeah, it's been, 2024, it's 26, I was 28. I think just getting a bit older and coming to terms with myself on a deeper level has shaped this record for sure.
And this is your second album. It's quite different from your first album, Young in Love. What differences do you see and what differences do you see in yourself from that era to this era?
I think I'm a lot more thoughtful in what I'm writing, recording, producing. The visual world is a really big part for me. I'm just putting a lot more thought into every little detail. Whereas Young in Love was just whatever came out. It was a lot of heightened emotion, whereas this was strategically thought out in a sense of how do I want my artistry to come across. So I'm really, really proud of it, yeah.
And you talk about that visual world, which we're going to see. What was the highlight for you? Because for me, being on this journey of seeing this album come to life, the visual world is amazing.
Yeah.
What's been the highlight for you?
The highlight is how proud I am of the songs, firstly. Secondly, the visual world for sure. Like we created a video for each song, which is kind of rare. You don't always get the budget to do that. So we did 3 or 4 takes of every song. Tell my friends was about 20, because there were people with like families of head torches running through dogs with head torches. I will forever remember the amount of dogs that have head torches in William Park. Like, leave my music video, leave this park. So that one was like 20 takes because so many people. But yeah, the fact that every song has a visual, even, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but each canvas, are they called canvases on Spotify? Yeah. They're being really thought through, and I'm just every single detail of this campaign, whether it's socials, thank you Eliza, the whole world is just really, is as creative as I've ever been. So I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you listen to the songs. The lyrics are now on Spotify. So if you want to dig in, you can watch the canvas and listen to the lyrics. Yeah.
It's interesting that you mentioned the dogs in the park with the headlamps, because I was going to ask what surprised you most about making this album, either about yourself or maybe the way that you thought a song would start and how it ended up on the album.
I mean, what surprised me most was the fact that I even had rage and anger, and that, I suppose, writing Avoidance, and then it was only a few months later that I kind of came to terms with the fact that I had anger. And I've always had anger. In hindsight, looking back, as a child, I have all these photos of me frowning at the camera, and I remember my dad telling me, very privileged, but like at Disneyland, he'd be like, smile, you're at Disneyland. And I'd be like frowning, going, leave me alone, I want to ride the roller coasters, not stand here for 100 photos. And I remember him saying things to me like, no one wants to see a girl frown, no one wants to see that smile. And so I think from a very early age, I just started shutting it down, because no one's supposed to see, hear, or feel that from a woman. And over time, through society, through the norms of culture, I just didn't, when I had it, I shut it down. So writing Avoidance and then realizing I had rage, that was the biggest surprise to me. And the album was actually going to be called Miss Australia. And I have a song called Miss Australia, which is all about tall poppy syndrome and confronting that in myself, because I do it to myself, and then wanting to be this person. Anyways, the whole record theme was about taking off the rose-colored glasses, seeing myself, seeing my emotions for actually who I am, what I am, how I'm feeling. And then I realized the album had to be called Rage, and that's just a much more simple way of saying this is me without the rose-colored glasses. So I'm so glad I found Rage. I actually found the title, even though the track is on the record. I found the album title right as I did the music video, because the music video felt so great. I was like, great, it's been slapping me in the face this whole
Was
time.
there the whole time?
Yeah, even though I knew the record had anger in it and all a big depth of emotion of anger, I don't know why. I didn't have the title until I did the music video.
And you've mentioned Avoidance a few times, but what is your favourite song on the record and what are you most excited for the fans to hear? They might be different.
Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to hear Telepathy is Real. Do you guys know of the Telepathy tapes? Have you heard of them?
Yes.
Okay, there's not many, but there is this journalist who's scientifically proving that telepathy is real, especially within the nonverbal community, and it's being hyped up so much because it's something that people haven't been aware of, or especially in nonverbal autistic people. Anyways, what am I getting at?
Favourite song?
No, Telepathy Tapes. I love this podcast. You should listen to it. There's going to be like documentaries and everything about it. But anyways, this song is about how I am gullible. I love to believe the truth in what people say, even if they're lying. Like, I might think they're lying. I want to believe them. And this song is about my struggle with believing a lot of things, or believing there is some ounce of truth to everything anyone says. But then sometimes I struggle to believe in love. Like the fact that you're all here today and showing up for me. There is like, I have this like doubt inside myself. I'm like, is this really, you guys really here? Do you really love me? So
Yes.
I hope you love it. I wasn't fishing. I just told you that insecurities. I love that song. What else? Low Rise Jeans is really fun. Miss Australia, I absolutely adore. So I'm really excited. I get to watch all of them again with you guys.
We're about to watch the entire album. What is one message that you want everyone to take away from here today, from this album?
That having anger doesn't mean the end of the world, and it's actually one of the most powerful emotions we have, and if you listen to it and use it in the right way, it can create profound positive change in your life. So don't be scared of it, just try and listen to what it's trying to tell you.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much.